What's up, everybody? My name's Cheesebellamy. This is my brother.
Unstable Enemy.
His channel's in the description if you want to check out his music. And this is Metal Gear Solid Ball Ups. In the last episode, we managed to find out where he needed to go. He needed to go to the bridge, but it was blocked by trucks. He needed to create diversion. We've created 2 diversions so far in the last episode, and we've got to create another one. But we've got to check the reports to know where the next one is. So we'll be checking those. Oops, wrong one. Keep pressing bloody square. So there again. Circle. Just to get up the menu is square. Okay, reports. There we go. So it should be one of these.
Supply depot.
We already did one there, so it can't be.
base.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Should be this one.
Com base. Found sources indicate that M1911A1 is stored in the communications base. We assess this is available for recruitment at any time.
Well, I do that in my spare time.
Supply depot. Scorpion found source indicate there's a Scorpion stored inside the supply depot, but assesses it available for recruitment at any time.
Okay. It must be this here.
Soviet patrol base M16A1 located. Sources indicate there's an M116A1 stored in the frontline patrol base. The assessment is available for recruitment at any time.
Okay, maybe it's this one.
A large shipment of drugs and medical supplies have been delivered to the research lab. A case of phentermine has been seen among the boxes delivered.
No. That's all. We can't. Let's just click this one again then. If not, we've got to wait until another
By the
one.
hospital.
But it has to come up as a report, doesn't it?
We have We've located a truck on the peripheral road. Sources indicate this is an ideal point for detonating explosive, thus igniting an enemy diversion.
Okay, that's the next area then.
These distractions are working. 2 of the guards on the rail bridge have already left their posts. A few more diversions like this and the bridge is sure to empty out. I'll see you at the supply depot. Find the parked truck. There's a use some TNT to blow it sky high. We'll cut the legs out from under them. Now get out there and make some noise.
Make some noise. So where's that? Oh, there, the big
Supply depot.
which was already at, so it's at the supply depot. Which we was here before, so we'll find a truck. It shouldn't be hard to find since it's a big ass thing. Okay. Oh, cool.
Alright, this is a sabotage operation.
No shit.
Make sure you correctly identify the target position and be careful with that TNT. Good luck.
I will. I'll try to at least. So there it is, right at the back there. So looks like I just got to turn back from the truck and go straight down, which is this direction. Right?
Should be.
There's guards. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, that's the truck. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go.
What's that?
What's that?
I'm gonna go right under the truck and plant that shit.
Huh? Huh?
So let's get you. So equipped it. Go down. Well, let's just make sure it's just the right truck and don't blow up the wrong truck. Yeah, right truck. Okay. And get as far away as we can. And wait, hang on. Let's see if we wait the guard goes right near and blow him up with it.
The guards are going over.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. And boom! Oh no, they went near it, but it still blew it up. No, other guy's just like, I can't.
Just my imagination.
It's like just my imagination. It blows up.
Didn't notice anything there. Okay, that's about does it. Good work. Now hurry and get you back to the truck.
It's like nothing important there.
Just my imagination. Boom! Haha! Did you see the size of that explosion?
Indeed.
The enemy's got to be pissing their pants by now.
Well, he saw that explosion, but they didn't.
Security on the bridge is down to almost nothing. I'd say we've pretty much achieved our objective.
Yay!
Of course, I wouldn't complain if you took out one more target.
Should we just go for it?
We'll take out one more target.
No, I mean, do the final mission, go to the bridge.
Can do.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Here's the situation. Our diversion was a success. The security pressure on the bridge has been reduced dramatically.
Quality.
Now we can go to the harbour. Yeah, finally. I wonder what Elsa meant when she said, "You'll find what you were looking for there."
I just realised her name's Elsa. And she's got blonde hair. Oh, but this game was out way before Frozen.
I know. I think so. What the heck could it be? Beats me, that's what we're going to find out. But something tells me we're not going to be happy when we do. Right, let's get a move on. We need to cross the bridge and get to the east side.
East side is the best side.
West side is the best.
And here comes Campbell.
Here's Campbell. How's the guard situation on the bridge? Looks good, huh? Then all we have to do is cross over. We're heading into the east side of the peninsula.
So we just gotta cross it. I know I've got to go. Hello, boxes. Then they're just hiding in boxes. Oh yeah, that's pretty much none. Oops. So, okay. Oh, there's one guy right. Should be alright. Because see ya. Oh no, there's the X.
That should be alright.
Ha!
There's another guard.
How you doing, mate? Keep up the good work. See ya. And another call.
Excellent, we made it through without a scratch. Hurry on to the harbour.
Well, that was a short mission.
Based on what Snake said he heard from the female soldier, the thing we're looking for is at the harbour. Right now, we still don't have a clue what it is. It could have something to do with Fox's rebellion. In any case, the fact is we need every little bit of intel we can get. Sneak into the harbour and conduct a search as you see fit. Of course, you should still exercise caution and be extra alert for any security. We can't rule out the possibility that this is a trap.
It's a trap!
I can't tell you how many times I've been sweet talked by a broad into getting my ass kicked.
I won't write about those reports. We'll just go to the harbour now.
She said you'll find what you're looking for there. Looks like we will find out what she's hinting at soon. Get that intel.
The chocolates. It would be funny just get in there, just like dozens of boxes of chocolates.
What use would that be?
Oh, the music's different now. It's like really serious music.
Your mission is to investigate the harbour based on lead Elsa provided. And guys, next time one of you tries to get a young chick to spill juicy information, make sure you get the damn specifics. Conduct a thorough search of the harbour. Campbell out.
We've just got some more recon then. Okay. There should be an X to let us know where we've got to go at least. Okay, there isn't. Because yes, we don't know what we're looking for. So I guess we just got to roam around and find what we're looking for. Because there's no X to indicate where we've got to go. Huh. Okay, I guess we'll just keep looking in and out places. I'll stay as John here because then we don't have to. I just love there's boxes like randomly here. I love like the constant joke is that the guards ignore a box in the middle of like an area. Oh,
depends what the area is though.
Yeah. I mean, like in the previous one, they just go, huh? A box? Oh, it's nothing. Just a box in the middle of an area, in the middle of the park. Okay. Nothing here. I mean, I think the most obvious one would be like a big ass building, like the boat. Get on the boat and sit something there.
Probably.
To me, that makes sense. If we're trying to look for something, can we even get? Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh shit! Oh crap! Can't be serious. Fuck this. Oh shit. Well, don't worry about him dying.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol.
Oh,
Enemy sighted.
problem solved. We
Requesting
found what we were looking for. Let's bring on a cutscene there.
Freeze! Yankee dog. Keep your filthy paws off my collection.
Well, if it isn't Colonel Skaronsky. I'd heard you were on the run, but to think a base commander such as yourself would be caught hiding in a place like this.
Shut up! You think you scoundrels can just do as you please on my base? As soon as my reinforcements arrive from Russia, we will crush you like the vermin you are. We will teach you whose base this really is. The same goes for that bastard Gene as well.
Pathetic. Is it hard, being an officer that is, when no one follows your orders?
Silence! What are you? You're a monster!
You try to kill a man, then call him monster? Such crude behavior.
Damn it! My arm!
I'd heard an intruder was lurking about here, and here I find I've come all this way for nothing. I'd been hoping to see the face of an old friend, wasn't I? Snake? My raison d'etre? You're not worth killing. But I can't have you wandering around like this. There. That should hold you.
How dare you put me in a cage like a cow!
Be quiet. The lock should melt sometime before you starve to death. Best to save your strength. Python, you're alive.
Who's there? Have you come back to kill me, Yankee dog? Guards! To my side! Eliminate the intruder! This is a direct order from Colonel Skaronsky! You're not the same man as before. Do not worry. My orders fall upon deaf ears anyway. 4 weeks. It's been 4 weeks since that whelp Gene arrived here. And in those 4 weeks, everything has changed.
Aren't there any soldiers still loyal to you?
You must be joking. Wouldn't you like to know how in just 4 weeks, that man was able to bring the entire peninsula under his control?
He announced he was building a mercenary nation, right? A country of soldiers.
Ha! A mercenary nation? Preposterous! This piper has them all dancing to his tune. But I won't be fooled. His methods are simpler. His tools lie deep in the hearts of all men. Greed, and that which lays beneath it. Fear. He simply reaches beyond the impenetrable wall that guards men's hearts, and then strikes! Strikes at their most vulnerable point. Fear. Yes, fear.
Fear?
Compared with the fear that man brought with him, that puny weapon you carry is harmless. You have no idea. No idea how terrible that man truly is.
Fear, huh? Lavochkin, LA5. What's a World War II fighter doing here?
It's a part of my collection. Once the king of Russian fighters, it could hold its own against the Focke-Wulf and the Messerschmitt.
Were you a fighter pilot?
Indeed I was. Yes, a fighter. If only I had a MiG. Or a Sukhoi. I would riddle Jean's body with holes this very day. Somebody! Anybody! Bring me a plane! A plane!
Oh, that's the incoming call.
What a weirdo. Well, forget about Saronsky. Let's continue the search. Somehow I don't think that drunk was the thing Elsa wanted us to find.
Ironically, still a reference to Frozen. Elsa wants us to find someone who can freeze stuff.
I think that's how you say her name.
It sounds like it's really might. Because he did say in the cutscene, I can't remember what. But that was, no pun intended, cool.
This game was before Frozen anyway.
Yeah, I know. So we just got to keep searching this place. It's funny, like, I've gone through an area and the guys are like pretty much just giving up looking for me now. Oh, here we go.
That's a strange crate. It looks a bit out of place. It's labeled Made in USA. That's gotta be it. That's what you want me to find. Huh.
I think it means that one over there.
Yeah.
So just... Oh, here we go, cool.
This is Snake. I found the crate they were keeping the prototype weapon in. How can you be so sure? It reads Made in USA on the crate. I must have disguised it to make it look like it's headed for Vietnam. Interesting. So what's the problem? I just checked some of the crates and they're empty. The contents has already been shipped out of the harbour. What? Are you saying this was all a wild goose chase? Looks that way, but there's no other thing that caught my attention. What is it got? It's got that baby out of the mouth, setting a fold taped on it. No, this is your brethren we're talking about. They left a bunch of spare parts behind, heat rounds of recoilless cannon, spare barrels for M1919, and a bulletproof armor to close to 5 inches thick. Whoa, Snake, that sounds like parts for the tank or armored vehicle. That's got to be some mistake. The new weapon to the US was deploying was supposed to be able to hit every major city in Russia, right? It's got to be something along the lines of ballistic missile or an aircraft. I know that. But the way it looks out, but the looks of the crate was definitely a land-based weapon. Something doesn't add up here. We might be overlooking something important. I'll see what else I can find.
So we'll find some more shit.
Alright, be careful, Snake.
Snake's not the one looking around. oh, no, another call. I won't do anything else.
Campbell! Hee. Who's this? Oh, I'm sorry. I just heard a familiar voice and thought I'd say hello. I can't thank you enough for taking care of Vogan. Vogan? Grazigrad? Yes, so you do remember. Who are you? Sorry, but I can't reveal my name just yet. For now, you can call me Valinki. I have no idea. Private Dinky Ghost. Come whatever you please. After all, my name is nothing more than a decoration. But more to the point, I was listening to on your conversation just now. You seem to have quite an interesting prototype weapon. You know something about it? Do you remember the Shagahard? That monster Soroka built? It was a nuclear armed tank that could fire a nuclear missile from the ground. Then you mean... At last you're beginning to catch on. So the prototype weapon Gene stole is the nuclear tank? But the Shagahard was only capable of firing a single intermediate range missile. It couldn't possibly hit every major city in Russia. You're right, the old Shagahard could never do that. But American has already deployed a working MRIV, Mobile Independent Targetable Re-Entry Vehicles, a single ballistic missile that carries multiple nuclear warheads, each capable of striking a different target. That would let hit multiple cities at once. Precisely, but MIVs do have their weak points. Low accuracy, the high cost of deployment, and the inability to control them. Once they have been launched, the prototype Gene stole is a nuclear tank developed by America to make up for these shortcomings. A new type of nuclear tank? The new design travels along ballistic trajectory that allows it to infiltrate the territory of any country in the world. No ASB system would be able to stop it. As a nuclear launch platform carrying multiple warhead missiles, it can penetrate any type of terrain, neutralize an enemy country all by itself without requiring any support whatsoever. They're going to strap the Shagahard to ICBM and launch it into an enemy's country? That's possible! It would be impossible for the Shagahard, but what if it was something smaller and more mobile? For instance, a walking tank. What would you use to boost to far more powerful than a Shagahard, like the Saturn rocket they used to launch Apollo lunar module? A walking tank? Of course, at the same time, Soroka was deploying the Shagahard Sokovlok at the Granian lab was developing a bipedal walking tank at the Groznygrad. He called it Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Ghost, are you Granian, the man who designed Metal Gear? No, Granian must be dead. He was killed by Vogan. Granian, that name brings back memories. But go ahead and believe I'm Granian if you like. So Metal Gear is actually a walking nuclear tank equipped with multiple small nuclear warheads. Exactly. However, it's still in the preparation stage. It's not ready to launch yet. What was stolen from America was only the Metal Gear vehicle itself. Gene intends to arm it with the Soviet-made warhead stored at Peninsula. But you can't use it in Soviet warheads. Oh wait, the blueprints for Metal Gear were originally Soviet-made too? I'm surprised they're able to smuggle something like that size out of America. They had a government official involved. He's said to be dead, but I'm guessing he's at an airport or other likely place regarding what he has done. Alright, I got it. So if I take out the nuclear storage facility on this peninsula, we can prevent Metal Gear from being launched. I'll give you whatever help I can, even if I'm a ghost. It still doesn't feel right to let them launch Metal Gear into the motherland. Okay, I believe you, Ghost. My frequency is 144.78. I'm counting on you to stop Metal Gear.
Of course, it would end up being Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
So there's some weaponry.
A man called Ghost. I'm not sure if we can really trust this guy yet, but those spare parts. Snake found lent his story some credence. For now, we'll just have to take his word as fact. In any event, we know that this new Metal Gear weapon is just a frame. It hasn't been armed with nukes. If we can find the nuclear storage facility and render the nukes unusable, Metal Gear will be nothing but a pile of useless scrap, right? That settles it. Our next mission is to find the nuclear storage facility. Now that we're over the bridge and into the east sides of the peninsula, there's a lot of areas we need to reconnoite. Let's redeploy our spy units and collect intel on Metal Gear and the nuclear warheads. As for the sneaking unit, why don't you go get some more new recruits? By the way, do you know about the medical and technical units? As new recruits come in, try assigning some of them to the medical unit and the technical unit.
Which I've been doing.
Then make sure your shoulder's wounds are heal fast and develop new weapons and items for you. In the meantime, we're waiting for a word from our spy units. Trust your men to do their job.
Definitely have any intel. Let's have a look at reports. Oh, I've got a couple. Let's see what these
Research
are.
lab. Research lab. Additional shoulders have been deployed to the research lab. One of them is reported to have superior physical abilities, which assesses that recruitment in this shoulder would augment our combat capabilities.
Well, I might get him in my spare time as well.
Prison. A scientist has been spotted seen held captive in prison cell block. The key is believed to be stored in the warden's office.
Okay. And this last one.
Solvent patrol base. Prison detected where we have confirmed that the presence of a soldier being held captive in a jail cell located in the enemy frontline patrol base.
See if there's any more. No, there isn't. So this is something I guess I have to do in my spare time because it's one of those things that's gonna take a while. It's just easier for me to do it on my own. Because it's more recruiting again.
Very much.
So yeah, well, I've been recording for a bit, so I guess we'll end it here now. Oh, I need a stretch. So yeah, we found some more. Found out that obviously it's going to be because it's called Metal Gear Solid.
Gear.
So we found out that they're trying to make another Metal Gear. I should probably preface for everyone. You have been watching the other ones prior to this, so you know about the in Metal Gear Solid 3 with the Sokolox and the Shagahan and the Grasengrad, which was in the last Let's Play I did of Metal Gear. But yeah, so I guess I'll recruit some people, we'll probably get reports, so in the next episode we'll probably find out more about Metal Gear. So yeah, nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys and gals in the next one.